want to talk with me?
I knew it. I want all the toys to sell equally. So I decided to go independent.
I see. That has nothing to do with me. Now then, let's go make that acquisition. Oh, well, Yui, didn't you say it had nothing to do with you?
The new products are selling like crazy. I need to find a way to sell these ones too. My name is Keiichi Sato. I work as a sales representative at the toy retail chain Toy Meki. Keiichi, how's the stock clearance going? Junpei? He's the manager of our sales department, Junpei Hosaka. You still haven't finished sorting them? I'm sorry. If you don't sort them quickly, we won't be able to arrange the shelves in time. But if we find the right way, these ones could sell too. No. Trend's gone fast in seconds. Rather than trying to improve slow-selling products, prioritizing in-demand ones comes first. I see. If you understand, go negotiate with the manufacturers to get us the latest toys. Maybe Junpei and I have completely different values. I made a decision and I decided to talk to our company president, Yuhi.
Do you want to talk with me?
I knew it. I want all the toys to sell equally, so I decided to go independent.
I see. That has nothing to do with me.
What?
Our company has its own way of thinking, and you have your own beliefs. If stepping onto a new path helps you move forward, then that's one way to go about it.
Are you really okay with this?
You're leaving because you have something you want to do, right? We'll manage somehow, so there's no need to worry.
I see. Well, without me around, Junpei's approach will probably work out better.
Besides, even if you do go independent, our company will still...
Huh?
Never mind. Anyway, if you've decided to do this, then see it through to the very end.
Understood. After resigning, I started purchasing clearance toys from manufacturers at low prices. I then launched Daysland, a toy store with an amusement business where kids could experience and play with them. 6 months have passed since then.
Everything is in place. Now then, let's go make that acquisition. Oh, well, Yui, didn't you say it had nothing to do with you? No, that's right. No matter where he goes or what he does, he's destined to work with me. You're hard to read, and you don't say enough. You need to make things clearer for him. Huh?
At that time,
Just as you planned, Keiichi. Customers are loving Daysland.
she is Nagisa Shikinami, a sales representative at Daysland. She's also the granddaughter of the owner of the Tokimeki building. Being able to try out the toys they're unsure about buying, that's probably a big advantage. But still, just that alone isn't enough to make a profit. Well, if it isn't Keiichi working hard on your own. Junpei! I heard there was a trendy new toy store, so I came to check it out. How's business? Well...
Keiichi? Who is he?
He's from my previous company, the one I told you about.
Oh.
I knew it. Without the latest toys, it's tough to compete.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Yuhi? And Noah? Why are you here?
We've come to get you. Get me?
This isn't the best place to talk. Let's move to my office. I'm coming too.
Let's get straight to the point. I want to acquire Daysland.
Acquire? Wait a second. Why would Toy Meki want to acquire us? Yeah, we're doing just fine on our own, so I don't see the reason for a buyout.
Do you really think so?
What?
Noah, show them the data.
This is... The sales of our unsold stock have increased compared to 6 months ago.
The complete opposite of our situation. Daysland is actively working to minimize excess inventory. They may not have many of the latest toys, but they're not struggling with clearance issues.
So, selling off surplus stock is a major challenge for Toy Meki.
Exactly.
But as long as we can sell them cheaply and make a small profit, it's not really a problem. More importantly, how quickly can we get the latest toys in stock? Toy stores that can't keep up with that naturally lose customers.
I know what you mean, but the truth is our current approach isn't enough. That's why we still have this problem.
I suppose that's true, but...
Half a year ago, most of our employees thought the same way as you do. But now things are changing. More people are recognizing the inventory issue as a serious problem and are actively trying to solve it. So I've decided to restructure our company.
Wait, could it be the reason you didn't stop me from going independent was...
I'm sorry about back then. Of course I wanted you to stay. But I knew in the environment we had back then, you wouldn't be able to do the kind of work you believed in.
I thought for sure you didn't care about me at all.
That's impossible. I've been paying close attention to everything you've accomplished.
I get it now. But will the other employees really accept this change?
You don't have to worry about that. To address that concern, I've established a new department.
What? That department was created for this?
I want you to lead them.
Me?
I also know that Daysland sales are not great. To break through that, you'll need our support. That's true. Being acquired by Toy Meki would be a huge advantage for us too.
And if I'm leading the new department, does that mean I'll be its head?
Of course!
Keiichi is getting a higher position than me? Wait a minute. Maybe this is actually a great opportunity. Honestly, this is an incredible offer. But if I end up in an environment where I can't do what I want again...
Keiichi, don't worry about that.
Nagisa?
No matter what happens, I'll be here to support you. So let's give it everything we've got.
Well, even if you mess up, we'll have your back. So don't worry.
What do you say, Keiichi?
I'd be honored to accept. And so, our company was acquired. I began working in the newly established Days department.
If we really want to increase sales, we have to do something with the Tokimeki building.
Why are you so fixated on that place? Is it because it's close to the nearest station?
Exactly. If we can bring more energy to that area, we'll see a significant increase in foot traffic. That's why I'm planning to introduce a new store there next month.
I see. In that case, how about a store stocked with the latest games toys? Even figures to create a more comprehensive selection. Our buyers are top-notch, so we're confident we can get new products faster than other stores.
Not a bad idea, but...
I want to include surplus stock toys in that store as well.
Keiichi?
Let's add a dining area to the Daysland store inside Tokimeki building. A dining area? Until now, we've only focused on letting customers play with toys. But if we introduce a dining area, we can also let customers try out educational dishware and utensils for children.
Now that you mention it, our sales of educational products have been a concern too.
Yeah, since we're primarily a toy store. People tend to assume we can't compete with specialty baby product shops.
I see. This initiative could change that perception.
Exactly.
It's an interesting idea, I'll give you that.
But what about the other tenants?
This would increase the workload on store staff, so we'd need their approval first. Leave that to us.
What?
Noah is great at negotiations. And I'll personally check in with the staff to come up with solutions for any additional workload. You can count on us.
Yuhi, even without all that, I'll prove that we can succeed on our own.
Keiichi, just keep pushing forward on the path you believe in. Don't worry, we've got your back. Go all in and take the challenge head on.
Yes. And so, the battle between me and Junpei began. A month later. Just look at this. By stocking the latest toys and games faster than anyone else, We've become an instant sensation. Meanwhile, Keiichi's store is barely seeing any customers. His surplus toys aren't selling much either. I knew I was right. However, 1 month later, what's going on? Sales and customer traffic are down to less than half of last month's. People are just walking past our store without even stopping. And for some reason, the only things that are selling are the clearance items.
Mom, aren't we going to Days Land today?
Oh my. You've really taken a liking to that place, haven't you?
Days Land? What on earth is happening over there? The closing time is listed here.
So please make sure to keep your wristband on at all times.
What on earth is this? It's packed. Junpei, Keiichi, what did you do? What do you mean? A month ago, your place was practically empty.
That's because Keiichi and his team never gave up on figuring out how to sell their toys.
Yui,
And also Noah. Hey there!
I never gave up either. I worked hard to secure the newest toys before anyone else, made sure they were stocked immediately. Even opened the store early on release days.
You were only thinking about your own store when making your decisions. But Keiichi and his team? They did something different. They worked together with the other tenants to create opportunities for people to interact with the toys. And in doing so, they revitalized the entire building.
The tenants?
He made it so that anyone wearing this wristband can freely move in and out of Daysland and explore the entire building.
What do you mean? Until now, people could only play inside Daysland. But some of our admission passes include an all-day package. Staying in one place for hours on end can be exhausting. But that's true. So we changed the system. Now wristband holders can come and go as they wish. Visit other tenants and experience the whole building. What? We already had a great indoor play area, but just letting kids play seemed like a waste. We thought, why not create an experience that feels like a picnic?
Indoor playgrounds aren't affected by the weather.
So, we wanted to take full advantage of that. Then one day, we smelled delicious yakisoba coming from another floor, and realized the lower level is a food court. If parents could take food to go and bring it into Daysland, they could relax and eat while keeping an eye on their kids.
Some kids even started playing pretend meals with their parents while they ate. And thanks to that, our entire stock of kitchen sets sold out.
What? And not just that. The toy houses we placed alongside them, those sold like crazy too.
Yes! A lot of kids were using them to play shop with their parents.
To think that working with the building's tenants would solve our stock issues.
Thanks to Keiichi, the Tokimeki building itself is seeing a surge in sales now. Even my grandfather was happy.
No way! Did they really manage to revive the entire building?
But anyway, Junpei,
Yes!
could you explain this to me?
That document!
It seems you imported the latest gaming chairs from overseas. But I explicitly told you I was against this.
Oops! What?
The needs of overseas customers differ from those in Japan. Even if the product generates buzz, I repeatedly told you that we should wait until we had stronger store revenue before investing in it.
But our rival store in Higashimachi has already adopted this product and is making huge sales. If we don't follow the trend, we'll fall even further behind. That's where you're wrong. What? The reason it sells well in Higashimachi is that their customer base is older. Plus, they're near a celebrity's neighborhood.
So that's why high-priced products sell without issue there.
But in this town, most kids spend more time playing outside than at home.
That's why Keiichi didn't focus on solo play tours or gaming. Instead, he put his energy into products that encourage communication and educational development.
It wasn't just about selling leftover stock. Keiichi had a strategy.
Still, My plan was a huge success in the first month. It stabilized our sales, didn't it?
What are you talking about? His store had fewer visitors at first, but they were still turning a profit.
What? Many customers bought indoor playground sets for their children. Since they couldn't carry them home, they placed delivery orders and left empty-handed.
You didn't even notice, did you?
You were too focused on your own store. No wonder you failed to assess market needs properly.
No way! Are you saying I was wrong? It's not just about what kids want. We need to gain the trust of their parents. They need to see how these toys can support their children's growth and development. That's the key. Highlighting the benefits for the whole family. I guess you're right. Most of those unsold toys actually had incredible value. They were just sitting in stock because they were outdated models. They didn't sell because we failed to present their worth properly. I was so blinded by short-term gains that I lost sight of the bigger picture.
Looks like you need to start from square one and truly understand the products.
And so, under Yui's recommendation, Junpei was transferred to the Product Planning and Development Department. He now spends his days learning the unique qualities of each toy, devising new sales strategies to bring out their true potential. Ugh, this is hopeless. How am I supposed to market products that other stores are already selling? I can't think of a single way to make them stand out. His reliance on new releases had come back to haunt him, leaving him wrestling with marketing ideas every day. On the other hand,
Keiichi, what's your next business plan?
You've got incredible insight.
I'd love to hear more about how you come up with these ideas.
wait a second. You're all getting a little too close. And so, surrounded by a group of beautiful women, I found myself thoroughly enjoying my time. Thanks for watching.
Please subscribe.